Alright, what is up, money fam? Welcome back to my channel. So recently I asked y'all to leave me comments to let me know what stocks you would like me to cover. So shout out to Rain who has asked me to cover Mapletree Commercial Trust. And I'll also be covering that along with two other Mapletree REITs, which are Mapletree Logistics Trust and Mapletree Industrial Trust. So if you stay to the end of this video, I'll also be covering one more extra stock, which is a personal favorite of mine. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Alright, but before I get started on these stocks, money fam, I have something extremely important to say, especially to my fellow Singaporeans who have just started out investing or trading and are new to this whole game. So you know, over here at this channel, we're all about making money, but sadly there's something that people have been overlooking for a very long time, and that is the cost of trading. And yes, I'm talking about commissions. There are so many people out there paying ridiculously high commissions to trade and invest when it is actually totally unnecessary. Just look at the commissions people are paying right now on all these popular brokerages: 0.28%, 0.275%, with minimum commission fees of $25. Let me show you why this is insane and tell you the two very negative impacts of this. So I really need you to watch this and pay special attention, especially to the second reason I'll be providing later. Well, the first obvious one is the cost itself. Just imagine you want to invest $2,000 on a Singapore stock. 0.28% of $2,000 is $5.60. But wait, you have to pay a lot more than that because there's a minimum commission of $25. So you end up having to pay at least $25 on every trade you make, which is absolutely ridiculous. But don't worry, there's a solution to this which I'll share later. The second consequence of these high commissions is not as obvious, but it's about your investing mentality. High commissions affect your investing mentality, and what do I mean? So in investing, a very key practice is to invest into a stock in tranches. Meaning if you want to invest $10,000 into a stock, you don't buy in all at one go, but instead put your money in at 2 to 3 tranches when the price meets key levels. And this is because you don't want to be caught in a position where you buy a stock and the price falls and you don't have the money on hand to buy the dips. But the sad truth right now is that there are a lot of investors, especially new investors, just because they are afraid of the expensive commissions, they don't practice good investing habits, and they just buy a stock at one go so that they don't have to incur more commission costs subsequently. So now after letting all this sink in, what's the solution, right? Well, the solution is straightforward, and that is to use a brokerage platform that charges low commissions with zero minimum commission fees. So for me, I personally use Tiger Brokers as they only charge 0.08% per trade and have no minimum commission fees. So using the previous example, if I invest $2,000 using Tiger Brokers, how much commissions do I have to pay? I only have to pay $1.60, only $1.60 as compared to other broker platforms where I have to pay $25. On top of this, if you sign up with my referral link, which I'll link down in the description below, you can stand to receive up to $100 SGD stock voucher, in addition to receiving 5 commission-free trades for US and Hong Kong stocks. As I mentioned, I use Tiger Brokers personally, and it's been really an amazing experience. The sign-up process is so simple, and after signing up, I was able to use my account to trade on the same day itself. When I deposited money to my account, it took only about 5 minutes before it was received, and even when I converted currency, it was done immediately. So if you've been paying an unhealthy amount of commissions all this while, and know of others who do so as well, like your friends, your auntie, your uncle, who don't have the opportunity to make more informed decisions, do share this video with them to help them out too. Okay, with that, let's get started on the first stock. So the first stock is Mapletree Commercial Trust, ticker symbol N2IU. So you can see the stock has been on a long-term uptrend, but recently the stock has gone on a little downtrend as depicted by the lower highs that you can see over here. So there's kind of a slanted resistance line, I would say, but the good news is that the stock recently broke out of this slanted resistance line, and ever since then it's been going up and trailing nicely along the 20 EMA, which is this black line over here. So the stock seems a little bit extended as of the past 2 trading days, which is the 7th and 8th of January. So will I buy this stock now? Well, let's first look at the support and resistance zones of this stock. We can see that the stock is currently trading at $2.21 and is actually fast approaching a resistance zone of about $2.23. So what I believe is that the stock could likely hit this resistance zone, get rejected off it, and start to consolidate here for a while waiting for the 20 EMA to catch up with the stock price. Once the 20 EMA catches up, then I believe the stock can make a further run, break this resistance zone, and go all the way up to the next resistance zone of about $2.33. So that would be the bullish scenario. In the bearish scenario, however, the stock could just get rejected off this resistance zone and come back all the way down to its first support level, which is around $2.09 over here. So this was previously a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, and I believe it will be quite a strong support level if, let's say, the stock were to retrace. So if, let's say, the stock continues falling, because anything could happen in the stock market, right? We want to always be prepared. So the stock could possibly fall to another support level, which will be over here around the $1.98 mark. So how would I actually deal with this stock if I want to invest in it? I'll actually buy this stock in 3 tranches. So for example, if I have $1,000 that I intend to invest into this stock, I'll spend my first $300 when the stock comes nearer to the 20 EMA, my second $300 at the first support level at $2.09, and my last $300 at the second support level at $1.97. So then you're thinking, what about the last $100, right? So that will be used to pay your high commission fees unless you're using Tiger Brokers, which you can sign up for using my referral link down in the description below. So now let's get to the next stock. So the next stock will be Mapletree Logistics Trust, ticker symbol M44U. But before that, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do drop this video a like and also subscribe to this channel to be part of our MoneyFam family. Okay, so the next stock, Mapletree Logistics Trust, ticker symbol M44U. This stock has been on a long-term uptrend, but it's recently on a little downtrend. As you can see here, it's actually trading in a downwards channel. So the stock is also soon approaching a resistance zone over here at about $2.04. So this was previously a resistance with a false breakout, and yet once again, so I believe the stock could possibly hit this zone and do a little retracement. But in the bullish scenario, the stock would just break out of this resistance zone and continue its uptrend. So I think this is definitely possible. Given the stock's history, we can see how previously it was also on an uptrend, came down and consolidated for a bit before going back on an uptrend, and then sometimes it was on an uptrend, it came down and then just resumed the uptrend naturally. So it's possible that the stock could just break out here and continue its uptrend. So would I actually buy this right now? Well, if let's say I were to buy this and I were to be more conservative, I'll actually buy this in 3 tranches. So I might take a small position now since it's sitting above the 20 and 50 EMA, just so I have some skin in the game in case the stock just breaks out and continues going upward. Then I'll buy my second tranche at this support level here at about $1.90, and I'll just save some money for rainy day. So I'll just make my third tranche purchase here at about $1.83. So that's what I'll do for Mapletree Logistics Trust. So the next stock is Mapletree Industrial Trust, ticker symbol ME8U. So with this stock, I'll definitely be a bit more conservative because it's still trading below the 50 EMA even though it's starting to slope up a little bit. This stock is similar to the previous REITs I've covered. So it's on a long-term uptrend and now it's a recent downtrend over here. So it remains to be seen whether the stock can actually resume its uptrend. So if I were to buy into this, I'll actually be more conservative and I'll buy in 3 tranches. So just a very small position right now since it's sitting above the 20 EMA. Then the second position around this support line at about $2.77. And my last position will be around here at $2.61. So for this stock, yes, while there are a lot of resistance zones coming up, whereby the first one is about $2.97, second resistance quite close by about $3.03, I believe that this stock has the potential to go up really fast as well. Because I believe something that happened to Mapletree Commercial Trust could happen to Mapletree Industrial Trust as well. So let me show you what previously happened. So this is Mapletree Commercial Trust, and right around end October to early November, there was a bit of a panic selling, especially by a lot of retail investors. So they were panicky because of the elections, and a lot of them were actually shorting around here. So with so many shorts, there was eventually a short squeeze and the stock price just went up really fast for Mapletree Commercial Trust. So I won't be surprised if for Mapletree Industrial Trust, because of all the shorts over here, the stock price could have a short squeeze and the price could go up really fast and just casually break through all these resistance zones as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if, let's say, the stock makes a giant bull run suddenly as well. Okay, so before I get to my last bonus stock, which is kind of my favorite as well, just a reminder to hit the subscribe button to join our MoneyFam community and also drop a like on this video. Okay, so the last bonus stock I'm talking about today is Ascendas REIT, ticker symbol A17U. So the stock is currently trading at $3.04. It's sitting beautifully above the 20 EMA and it's trying to break the 50 EMA now as well. So if you're familiar with the price patterns of ascendas REIT over the years, you will know that this stock tends to have huge drops but continuously makes new all-time highs. So I'm confident ascendas REIT can definitely break the current all-time high very soon as well. Okay, so in terms of support zones, this support zone of about $2.87 I would say is pretty strong. So this was previously a support here, a support here, a support here again. So if let's say the price were to ever retrace for whatever reason, I believe this would be a very strong support. So another support line would be around here at about the $2.70 mark. So would I actually buy into this? If let's say I did not have a position, I would definitely buy into this in 3 tranches. So the first tranche would be around the current price level. Second tranche would be at this support line, about $2.87, and the final tranche I'll put in my money is at about $2.70. But if let's say I'm a more aggressive investor, I would think it's okay to buy in 2 tranches. So one tranche now and another tranche at this support line at $2.87, because I believe this would be quite a strong support. Also, I won't be surprised if this stock has a run up all of a sudden, because there's been a lot of shortists and a lot of people who have sold out along the way. So I know that for this stock, there are a lot of people who previously got in at about 280 and they actually rode the wave up to $3 and sold out, and then they regretted selling out because the stock hit about 350, and then since then they've been looking for opportunity to get in once again. And even here, because of the elections, some people sold out, and until now they're still thinking, when should I get back into this REIT? Well, personally, I would think now is actually a good opportunity to get in, because take note, this stock is going to give you good growth returns and also dividends as well. So if you could hold this stock for the next 2 to 3 years, you definitely, I believe this stock could actually hit $4 in the long run as well, while you collect your dividends. So I would think this is a good buy personally. But just a legal disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so always remember to do your own due diligence before you make any purchase into any stocks. So with that, thanks for watching to the end. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button to join the Money Fam community and drop this video a like as well. With that, thank you and goodbye.